All right, YouTubers, it's that time of the year here in Chicago. Time for some lawn mower repair, equipment repair. So here's an old weed whacker I got from a really good friend in college, from college, which for me has been quite a few years. And I didn't have a lot of faith in it because he was more or less throwing it out, so he gave it to me. And the first thing I did was some research, try to find a user manual, which I couldn't find. I always like to get those. And but what I ended up doing, the reason was that I was having problems starting it, and it ended up being, this is an idle adjustment, the little white piece there, that screw adjusts the idle. So by moving it in and out, you can adjust the idle, and I was able to get it to run well. So this little Homelite Weed Wacker is working pretty good so far, except that the what do you call this, the trim line? The trim line is kind of short. It works, but it's short. So I decided to see if I could fix it, and I asked my friend about it. He kind of told me that it was very cheap, just throw it out and get a new one. But I'm not one to just throw things out. I always like to try and fix them. And so here I am fixing this guy, and I think that it's going to work out well. I'm really surprised that everything is going so smoothly. It took me a little bit to figure this out, but it's really a simple design, and I'm going to show you right now how this comes out, and I'm going to put a new one in and kind of do that live. You can see that I've already done 2 of the 3, and these are measured at about 18 inches. I measured it at 9 to the blade that chops it off, that cuts it. And this one is better, I think. You can see that it's like perfect. It's just shy of the blade. I made this a little longer, so that way I made sure it was long enough. And so we'll do the same thing with this one. I'll go for about 19 inches, so that we know for sure it's going to make it. And so let me get to work, okay? Let's do this. Oh well, folks, I'm gonna try to put it on an angle. That angle should work. This is the thing about using a cell phone. It's cheap. It's cheap, but in the same token, it's cheap. It's not very professional. So sorry, apologize for that. But so basically, I tried to use a, I'm gonna show you. Okay, basically, I tried to use these needle nose. Maybe even before I used the needle nose, I tried to use a round Phillips, a round screwdriver. And I ended up using a flat one. It surprised me. It wasn't my first choice, but it seems to work very well. So you can see it just digs right in, and it pulls the old trim line out. So this is the old trim line, popped right out, and it took me 3 times, right? So, but this is my first time fixing this, but hopefully I won't have to fix it for a while. And like I said, I measured 18 inches. I don't know, I'm hoping you could see this tape measure. So I measured 18 inches on this trim line. I got this trim line at Menards. For me, Menards has been a really good source for material, inexpensive, and I think fairly good quality, and they have an excellent return policy. So if you have any problems, as long as you have the receipt and it's within 90 days, I think at Home Depot it's only like 30 days. And usually it's more expensive. So you have less time and you pay more money. That's not exactly a good solution for me. I'm surprised they're so successful. But I guess they have nice commercials. People like their commercials. And they do have a lot of material. So there it is, it's in. So now, this is the trim line that I used. And it's a 95 thousandths, 0.095 inches. Thick, the diameter of the trim line. And I just grabbed it off my shelf. And it seems to work well. And I like this design. It's really simple how it goes in. So having a technical background and engineering background, I can really appreciate simple things that work well like that. So I don't know if we should start this up now. I think we should. I'm gonna take these gloves off since I'm not working with the messy stuff anymore. Oh, we have a little problem. I don't think I have any gas in here. I'm gonna check it right now for gas. Yeah, it looks like it's empty. Oh, there's a little bit. Okay, let's try to start it with that little tiny bit. That way I could finish this. Okay, so I was pushing that in 8 times. It says to push it in 8 times. And the instructions on starting it are like right here someplace. Oh, here they are. They're on the shaft. It's pretty cool. So then it's to start it at 1. Set choke level to 1. Hold trigger and pull line. And then set choke level to 2. So on, hold trigger and pull line. Set it to 2. So okay, I think that's the end of the video for now. I need more gas, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go get some gas. There will be another part, a part 2 and a part 3. That's how it goes when you're making a video with your phone.